Alright, so I'd like to introduce Mr. Ando.
Thanks guys for having me again. Thanks guys for giving me this opportunity. I want to start out with the background of how I got here. For those of you who really know me, for the ones really close to me, I was in a relationship for almost 5 years. And recently we broke up maybe almost a month ago now. That's one thing that a lot of people didn't know, right? Because it's not something we share, because our relationship has always been just between us. But when it happened, it sucked, because for the last 5 years of my life, that's all I knew. Was me, her, and the rest of the world. And to her it was the same thing. We started dating when I was 18, 19, and she was 16, 17. And so, for all of our adult life, that's all we've known. So when we broke up, there was this huge, mind-blown session that I had no idea what to think. I didn't know where to go, and for the longest time I was lost. Fast forward, a week later, I got an email. We broke up for a really specific reason. I got an email from a random company that said, "Hey, Tone, you're invited to come to Haiti with us. You have 2 weeks left to sign up. Don't miss out." And the slogan was, "1 week that will change your life forever." I read that quote and I thought, something about this is calling my name. Because when we broke up, what we said was we needed to develop individually. We've done too many things together for too long. We forgot about ourselves. And one of the things that we always said was we want to go on a mission trip. We, as a couple, love black people. favorite actor, Tyler Perry. Favorite movie, Medea. We love every single moment of it. We love the culture. We love the way they are. We love how much they love life. And most importantly, we love the way they praise God. Have you ever been to a church like that?
It's so fun.
Awesome. Right? I mean, it's beautiful to see. And so this opportunity here, I told myself, you know what? I gotta do this. Not for us, not for her, but for myself. So I signed up. I signed up right away, not knowing who I was going with, who this group was, not knowing any of that. And a week goes by, and I paid $350 as a down payment, right, to save my spot. A week goes by, and I told my best friend, another one of my best friends, what happened. Yeah. Hold on. We still best friend. Okay. I grew up with him. We grew up, we were really young, and so I grew up with him. So I told him what happened. I told him I paid $300, and I haven't heard back about it yet.
Oh, I knew it was sketchy.
And he looked at me and he said, "Dude, you got tricked." And I go, "Man, I didn't even think about that, right? It's been a week, no response." Because from the deadline it says, 2 weeks, so I only have a week left. I was like, dang, what if this really happened? What if I just got tricked? $200 out of my life? He was like, "Man, that sucks, dude. That sucks." Yeah. I'm sure it sucks for you, yeah. And so, fast forward, I told Mia, I was like, if I got scammed $300, then be it. And at least I signed up for a good reason. I had this restless feeling in my heart. And for the longest time, I've always been such a community person. I've always served, I've always gone out to the community and done all these things. But for the longest time, I felt like none of the activities I was doing was fulfilling my call to serve. And so one day, I heard this song by Big Daddy Weave. It was called Love Come to Life. If you guys don't know who Big Daddy Weave is, you should look up the band. He's hilarious, right? This song is called Love Comes to Life, and in fact, I'm gonna play it right now. The lyrics are gonna go on the screen, and then you're gonna see why this song spoke to me so much. inside out, wondering about this heart of mine. And I speak so proudly of this love that Jesus and God shares, and yet here I am, I teach, get saved, and I tell them about how great God is, how great Jesus is, but from my own heart, I was feeling so restless, like I wasn't doing what I was teaching, and that bothered me so much. And so, this song here, when it says, break my heart till it moves my hands and feet, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see something so heartbreaking that I would finally go into action. And so, I went online and I looked at all the things about Haiti and how bad Haiti's been. It wasn't just the earthquake, it was before the earthquake. Haiti is the poorest country in the world. They lack every single thing that we have here. I mean, that's how bad it is. So when I signed up for this, it sucks because I didn't know if I was really going to go. But about 4 or 5 days before the actual trip, I got an email back. It said, hey Tone, we just booked your flight to Haiti. You will be leaving so-and-so, and there was a flight itinerary. And they said, you can go here to pay. In my mind, I was like, I don't know if I want to pay ahead. And so I really held out. Until the very last day, I went to the airport, I checked in, I had my ticket in hand. Once I checked in, and I was at my gate, and I was clear to go, I called my brother and was like, hey, can you pay this airfare for me? Right? Because I didn't want to get tricked. Okay? And then it hit me. I was going to Haiti. Okay? So this whole presentation, it's not really about something I'm teaching you guys. It's about the time that I spent there. It was 1 week, 7 days. But yet it changed completely the way I view my life now. It's amazing how many blessings we have here that we take for granted. See, we know it's a blessing, but we don't count it. And we only count it when it counts most. And just because of this week, it's completely changed the way I view life and the way I'm going to live it. And it starts now. Right here, this is our team. I got there and there was about 14, 15 people. I knew none of them. They knew nothing about me. They're like, who is this kid? They traveled in a group. They all thought I was this 16-year-old kid that came alone. And they literally sat me down on a table, in a round table, and they were like, how did you get here? And I looked at them and I said, to be honest, I don't really know. I got an email and I just went with it. Right? So they were like, dude, no, we're happy you're here. We just don't know how you got here. do you know who we are? I was like, I have no idea who you guys are. I have no idea where you guys came from. But I'm glad I'm here as well. And they were like, we're from Pennsylvania, we're part of Life Church. And so they sat me down and for like 45 to an hour, they went with me through a whole circle of the work that they do. And then I realized how I got there, okay? Keep going. This was how I got there. Okay, so bids that give and wife, and when he went to visit Haiti, he felt